Sagittarius, hello. My name is Ms. Weeds and welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Sagittarius, I have 3 cards with like a main idea on it, and then we're going to kind of go into the supporting details with the beginning, middle, and end of the month here. Some of these ideas are going to be kind of a collective message, so we'll see how that goes. The first card that I have for you is the oracle card that says Sisterhood of Roses, Beauty and Devotion. Priestess, mystic, teacher. All right. So yeah, it's a beautiful card there. First thing I'm getting is the enlightenment around the head here. So that definitely represents like wisdom, higher knowledge, and I'm getting group energy as well. Now, with the rest of the cards, beginning of the month, we have the Death card. Middle of the month, we have Queen of Fire. And then we have 3 of Cups there, or 3 of Water. So because we have the keyword being beauty here, I'm really feeling like this might be talking about you spending a lot of time in nature, or maybe nature is really important for you. I don't know. I think you find it just very comfortable being outdoors and admiring the beauty of being outdoors. You also might be even contributing to beauty as well, because we have like a sculpture here. So, and we have, tools and a sculpture. And some people find beauty in this type of stuff, just the nature of the outside, spider webs, just a lot of flowers, things like that. I can sense that you want to take part in creating more beauty, or creating beauty for your surroundings, creating the sculptures, like I said, maybe the use of the tools for the creation. Maybe you're going to be dealing with a lot of tools. I talked about, maybe flowers, but maybe indoor flowers, not just being outdoors, but being indoors with flowers and plants. Even makeup and cosmetics, because one of the key words says tools of creation, refinement, and configuration. So, this is just, to me, it's like refinement means whenever I put on my makeup, I feel like I'm not necessarily creating beauty because I'm already beautiful in my own way, but I am enhancing it and I am refining that beauty. All right. So it could be cosmetics as well. Plus we have beauty and devotion. We have a lot of feminine colors here. So, and we have a woman's body here as well. So I'm just thinking of a lot of feminine things that you could be doing or taking part in that aid in the beauty of nature, or your own surroundings here. Okay. Yeah. Another thing I'm getting is that because we have the Queen, what is this? Okay, so the Queen of Cups, I believe this is, or maybe no, this is the Queen of Fire. Okay, self-worth, vanity, and pride. Okay, so, all right, so I'm sensing that there is a sense of creativity here still with the Queen of Fire, which is Queen of Wands. It's still a creative type of energy here. I'm noticing that because she's surrounded by a lot of water, she's being influenced by her emotions. And then she's bringing that to the forefront through her creative abilities. That's what the Queen of Fire does for me. That's what I associate Queen of Fire with. It's just having that energy. Like I said, there is group energy here. So you could be literally working on a project here, especially with the 3 of Cups. You could be working with on a unique project. When I see the unicorns are very magical, mystical, and unique at the same time. Maybe you could be pairing up with someone who is just as weird and quirky as you are, very unique, very different. And together you guys just have this awesome weirdness going on. But anyway, the keywords are connectivity, appreciation, and individuality here. So definitely thinking you guys are going to be pairing up with someone else who is just as quirky as you are, and you are feeding into their quirky and they are feeding into your quirkiness. And together you guys are just creating, poetic beauty, and whatever it is that you guys are doing. Basically, this person is just here to help you connect with other people and help you share that creative vision or that creative passion that you guys have. So some of you I sense might even have clients. I don't know why I said that, but some of you might be working with clients or have clients. Maybe some of you work for yourself, and maybe you have clients or friends. And this is also indicating that your client intel is going to go up. because we have the keyword connectivity here. So to me, this is just like saying connections made through like-mindedness, being able to branch out, things like that. So definitely, I don't know if maybe you do hair or something, or maybe I don't know, maybe you do makeup, or maybe you cut grass and you make things beautiful, but I do sense that your clientele is going to be going up. People are going to be requesting you. All right. The next message we have, okay, we have the keyword being unique gifts. Didn't I talk about, I was just talking about you being quirky and being unique with the unicorn here, and using your magic abilities and your quirkiness to kind of get things done and share that creative juices going. Unique gifts. I can definitely tell that you do have special ability. You do have special gifts that cannot be learned. Okay. It's a gift given from the universe, from God. It's like your quirks are your superpower. You can continue to explore your quirks and to help your superpower grow, because I feel like you are surely to unlock some skills that will increase your, I guess you say, your potential. And the reason why I say this is because we have the Wheel of Fortune for the beginning of the month. So the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm seeing a lot of horses now because there's another horse right there. First we had the, what was that thing called? Oh, the unicorn. And now we have what looks to be like a Pegasus, because we have feathers here. So I'm seeing a lot of horse energy. Maybe perhaps you have a liking for horses, or horses are significant to you during the month of February here. But I'm just feeling like you can continue to explore your superpower, because it's going to unlock and increase your own potential. Take notice of any dreams, visions, other synchronicities here, because if you notice, we have the keyword being nebula. So there is a certain process to whatever it is that you're trying to birth, right? And then I have the keyword with the Pegasus being nourishment. So I'm really feeling like this, I don't know if this is like motherly energy here, but I'm really feeling like you are mothering a project, or you're mothering something that no one else has thought of. It is not ready to be birthed into reality just yet, but it's still in the making. That's why I have the keyword being nebula. A nebula, for most people, do know what a nebula is. In outer space, you have these sun or star nebula that are like I don't want to call it primordial soup, but it's like the soup for all the soup ingredients to make a star. So definitely stars shine bright. And then we have the keyword being nebula. We have eggs. So I'm guessing that this project that you have, or whatever it is that you got brewing, is still in the incubation process here. But I'm feeling like this is obviously something that's going to work. It's just that your stuff isn't ready to reach out. But I am sensing a partnership, and I did sense that there was a partnership in the previous reading with the Three of Cups energy. But I am sensing like some sort of a partnership coming towards you for the end of the month for sure. Because we have the keyword being satellite, and satellite, the keyword is support, attraction, and companionship here. So you definitely have someone who's going to come along and help you reach the process very, very soon, and to kind of speed up this incubation process. And if you notice, there are actually two birds. So it's not like this one bird is taking care of the hatchlings all on her own. There is another bird that's flying off to go and, get food or what have you, use your imagination. But I do sense that this is going to be a two-person thing. I definitely sense it's going to be like a two-person thing. It's a great responsibility as well. But with this partnership, it's going to bring a lot of support here. Pretty much, Sagittarius. So whatever it is you got going for yourself, the Wheel of Fortune definitely says that this is something that's going to take off, just like this Pegasus card here. And when I think of unicorns and I think of Pegasus, I think of unique and special ability equals magic. You know what I'm saying? So moving on to the next card that we have the Oracle card Isis. And it says power over 7 scorpions, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Okay. For the beginning of the month, we have, what is this? 4 of earth, and we have 6 of fire, And the end of the month, Page of Air. Okay, so let me look at this card because these cards are very, very spiritual. Okay. All right, so what I do know is that power over the seven scorpions, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Lower vibrational forces are things that can be potentially negative. And in order to conquer things that are negative, if you can name it or if you can point to what it is, if it's like there's a saying for I don't know if it's like for people who go to AA or attend AA, it's something along the lines of the first step to recovery is to admit that you have a problem, is to admit that there is an issue. And if you can name your issue, if you can name it, then you can conquer that lower vibrational force. Okay, I hope that made sense. So I'm going to talk about the purpose of this card is basically that your words have power. Negative words are like poison. They have a poisonous effect. So Isis's message is saying that if you have poison in your system or in your relationship or in the environment that you're in, then you have power over that situation. And in order to, you have the power to kind of make the necessary changes to fix it. So, you can ask yourself, what is that poison? That's going to be the first step. Now, during the beginning of the month, we have the Four of Earth, which is like Four of Pentacles. Now, I did read up on this card, so I do understand this card very well. Now, I'm not certain about the constellation, but Corona Australis, there is a connection here with Zanwu. And Zanwu was one of the highest ranking Taoist deities in the Chinese folklore. All right. And Zanwu was on the path to achieve enlightenment, which is like, godlike energy. So, along his path, he became aware that he has to purge his sins. And in order for him to purge his sins, he took out his stomach, he washed it in the river, and as a result, the river turned black. But he was freed from those burdens. So back to the power of the seven scorpions. Is there something that's holding you back that you need to release? Is there burdens that's holding you back that you need to release? Because the power of seven scorpions is saying that maybe, could it be jealousy? Could it be fear? Could it be overspending? Could it be shame or guilt or, what is it? You name it. You have power over that. All right. So that's, that was kind of long, but that was just the energy of the beginning of the month. Sagittarius. This was kind of deep, but these are some deep cards. So, perfect. Because in the middle of the month, after realizing and after naming the poison, after naming what it is that's causing the issue, you have the Six of Fire, which is like Six of Wands. So in the middle of the month, this card is going to bring a lot of victory. This is what that card brings, is a lot of victory. You can be proud to celebrate. And with this victory at the end of the month, you may even be feeling the urge to, I don't know, like I guess urge, to dive into different ways to understand your own spiritual body. You see what I'm saying? Because we have the Page of Air, and Page of Air is alerting. It's a student. It's understanding. It's always setting out on some new journey. It's always enthusiastic about seeing results, having another plan, investigating things. And with this energy at the end of the month, once you have tackled on the purging and naming and identifying what it is that is destroying you or destroying your body or your spirit or whatever, the Six of Wands talks about the encouragement from overcoming that, and then the energy and the enthusiasm to continue that in another way, in continuing that energy. I hope that made sense for you, Sagittarius. That was actually a really good message for a lot of people out there. And if you liked it and if you stayed through the whole video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to catch me live and ask live tarot questions, you'll have to subscribe to see whenever I go live. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, Sagittarius.